The lady comes. She starts reading me my rights and puts the handcuffs on me and puts me to sit on the edge of the curb.
Special. You was something special. You was something special, I could tell by when I met you. Good convos, but the wordplay kept it sexual. Intellectual, I was nervous when I stepped through. You told me what you ain't like and what's acceptable.
Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been really slacking lately, and I'm trying to get back in the mood of it. So everybody knows right now, we all have to stay home because the whole coronavirus. So I've been working from home, and I'm just trying to get in the gist of it. Like, I know I've been bored, but it's like it be the bored and tired of doing nothing. Like, it really doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I be tired. But I said today I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna do it. I am gonna make sure I keep making a whole bunch of videos back to back to back, because I went to go upload yesterday and I realized that I didn't post for a whole month. Like, that's ridiculous. In a way, I had the video in my phone, but I just didn't have time or just didn't feel like editing. Like, it takes long. But anyways, I noticed that when I do story times, you guys like that more. And when I do other videos, like, y'all like it, but it's like, And so I realized, like, y'all just nosy.
Bitches is hella nosy.
Y'all nosy. Just like me. I'm nosy too. So I understand. So now I can finally start to do what I like to do only, and do story times. Like, I'm gonna still have a few videos in here, like Once in the Blue, but it's gonna be mostly story times because, like, y'all like to know my business, and I guess my business be juicy because y'all be liking it. So today, this story time is gonna be about the time I almost got arrested. Like, Lord have mercy. I think I was like 16. I don't think I was 17. I think I was like 16. Ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I think, as y'all can see, I'm like really loving my hairstyle, so I'm being very extra and I need to stop. Okay, so now, it was a regular day. I was hanging out with my friends. Two of my friends had went somewhere. So they left. It was only two of us left. Oh my God. Whatever. Quarantine. Can't go get anything done. Oh well. So yeah, it was only two of us left. And like, my father was around too, and he used to drive. He was driving a Honda Accord during that time, 2-door, silver, like, nice car. And like, I was in the midst of like slowly thinking about getting my license and stuff like that. So he was like, oh, it was late at night. It probably was like 8, maybe like 8, because it was dark at that point. So we outside summer night. He like, oh, let's drive to the corner. Let's drive to the corner. Let's just see if you could do it. And I'm like, okay. Like, what kid is not gonna say okay? So I go say okay, and I drive to the corner. Fine, perfectly fine. He like, oh, you did good. All right, let's go around the corner. Get to the next corner, I'm fine. Get all the way around, fine. Coming back down the block. And what happens? I come back around the block. I'm thinking I'm on cue, because at this point I drove all the way around the corner. Like, I drove through a whole block. No license, no permit, never been behind the wheel, like nothing. Like, I did good. So, like I told you, it was a summer night. So by the time I came back around the corner, I seen somebody that I knew, like, on the side. She was like, oh, hi, Melanie. And I'm mad hype. So I look, I'm like, hi. Not realizing how much I turned the wheel. My neighbors be mad loud. mad hype. Like, I'm 16, I'm in a car, I don't got a license, and like, I'm doing what I do. And that's when I fucked up. I forgot how much I turned the wheel, and I didn't turn it back enough to straighten back out. But like at that point, I didn't know, like I didn't know those type of things. So like I'm thinking, okay, it's rolling around. It's probably rolled around enough. I'm gonna just drive. So I go to press the gas to keep going down the block, because you know when you turn and you lift your foot up off the gas a little bit, and like you know. And it was a summer night, so I made sure my foot was near the brakes because it was mad people outside. So now I go to turn, mess up, and then press the gas to go forward, not knowing my wheel is not straight. Instead of me going like this, I went skirt, boom, boom. I hit a pole, because I hit a pole. And it was like, I seen the girl, she got me nervous, and like I was hype at the same time, but I was still kind of nervous. And plus, on the left side of me, there was cops standing on a corner. So like that had me thrown off too. When I tell you guys, I was so scared. Like to this day, when I walk down that block, I be like, yo, I really crashed the pole over here. Like, so now, if anybody from 40th is watching this and you wanted to know whatever happened to the like green pole that was up close to the 7th Avenue by the fish market, like in between the block, that was me. It's not there anymore because I was the one that knocked it down. Yeah, it was me. I knocked the pole down. And the pole was laying there on the floor for like a couple weeks. Like, it was there for a while. Like, now you know, it was me. So now the cops come over. They don't waste no time. They come over. I'm like, let's switch seats. So me and my father switch seats mad fast. Mind you, my friend is in the back of the car at the same time. Like, it's a 2-seater car, but it's 3 of us in it, but she's sitting in the back seat. Like, it still had enough space. Me and my father switched sides, and now the cops come over, and they was like, who was driving? And then we was like, my father was like, oh, I was driving. And they was like, are you sure you were driving? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, oh, they already seen us. Like, it's over. So now they call backup and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. Meanwhile, my mother don't know what is going on. She lived a block away. She's like, she don't know nothing that's going on. So now at this point, the cops is asking me for my license, and they asked my father for the registration for the car. I'm sitting here panicking because I'm like, I don't have a license. I don't have a permit. I don't even have a state ID. I had a school ID. I was panicking. So now I'm like, I don't have anything on me. I was just trying to drive around the corner. Like, he was just trying to teach me. Like, I'm so sorry. I can have my mother bring it to me. Lying. Me and my father just going along with the lie. Like, yeah, we're going to have my mother bring it or whatever. So I call my mother. I'm like, Ma, can you please bring my license? Like, something bad just happened. Like, I need my ID. I need my license. And she's like yelling on the phone. And I'm just trying to like tell her, like, just bring the license. Just bring the ID. She going on and on. So after that, I hang up. Like, I'm trying to fake it like she's really listening to me, because I'm standing in front of the cops. I'm terrified. My father is confused because he don't know what to do at this point, because we both sitting here trying to lie. And more cops keep coming. Everybody's coming from up the block, down the block, standing here staring at me. I'm like, oh my God, embarrassed. So now my mother comes rushing. So she's like, here's the ID. So she brings my school ID. And then, so I'm like, Mom, be quiet. Like, as long as they don't ask for it again, just be quiet. So I tell her, and I'm like, Mom, like, shush. She's like, I don't even know why you was driving. You don't have a license. You don't have a permit. You never been in a car. I'm like, oh. Shut up, because they don't know that. Be quiet. Like, she came over there bugging. I'm like, yo, you're supposed to be on my side. Like, about to make me go to jail. For real. So we got her to calm down, stuff like that. Now she cursing my father out because she's like, why did you have her in the car? Y'all so stupid, da da da. Like, oh damn, she was mad for so long. So I'm like, oh my God. So now they get a lady cop to come. The lady comes. She starts reading me my rights and puts the handcuffs on me and puts me to sit on the edge of the curb until they figure everything out. So now I'm sitting here behind like this. I'm like, oh my God. I start crying. My friend is like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. But by this time, my friend called my other friends at the time, and she was like, oh my God, like Melanie's about to get arrested, like y'all needs to come back over here, da da da. So they ran back over there mad fast. So now we all sitting here crying because we don't know what to do. Like, we young. I never thought stuff was like that serious. I'm like, oh my God, like what is gonna happen to me? So they had me sitting there for hours just trying to figure out what the hell we're gonna do, taking my information, taking my father's information. Like, it was crazy. It was so crazy. So now, another cop comes up to me, like an Asian cop. He was nicer. He was like, I'm sorry to tell you this, but like, if we arrest you right now, it's already Friday and it's already late, so you're not gonna see the judge. So we might have to. He told me they was gonna take me to Rikers Island. I was like, what? No. So an Asian cop came and he was nice or whatever, and he was telling me, he was like, I'm sorry I have to tell you this, but like, if we arrest you right now, he was like, it's late and it's Friday, so like, you're gonna have to go to the bookings. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't know what that is. So he was explaining it to me, and I was just like, I couldn't breathe at that point. Like, I was panicking. I'm like, I cannot sit there the whole weekend. Like, do you see me? Like, I'm a girly girl. I cannot sit there all weekend. Are you crazy? So now, like, he felt bad. A couple others felt bad. The women cops did not feel bad. They did not care at all whatsoever. I hate them. I hate cops, period. But, like, they was mad mean. So they felt so bad for me after so many hours. They finally called, like, the head sheriff or whoever the heck he was, like the head police officer or whatever. And he came, and I'm like, it's over. I'm like, they about to arrest me. Like, you still got me on the floor in handcuffs. Like, we all sitting here crying. Like, I don't know what to do at this point. My mother's over there, like, bugging out. Like, everybody is seeing me. I'm embarrassed. So, like, he came over to me. They had me stand up and talk to him in the corner, still with the handcuffs on. And he was like, look, like, I know everybody makes mistakes. And he was like, just a couple weeks ago, like, I took my daughter for a ride, and she did the same thing. Like, things happen. And he was like, I just want to let you know, like, you're going to be okay. I'm not going to arrest you. You're not going to have a ticket. Like, don't know anything. Like, it's going to be okay. And he took the handcuffs off of me. I was so happy. Like, so happy, because I was like, thank God somebody cares. Like, I know I'm not the only kid that ever, like, drove around and did this. Oh, because I'm in Harlem driving with my father with no license and stuff. If I was in freaking Jersey or the suburbs, I probably would have been fine. But the fact that I'm in Harlem driving with no license is a problem. But that was the best day of my life. I got off the handcuffs and I went home. I didn't get in a car for a long time. Like, I did not get in a car. And when I did get in a car, I sat in the back seat with my seatbelt on, because I was just too scared. Like, all of that fast driving, like all of that makes me nervous. Like, to this day, like, it makes me nervous. I don't like that. Like, that's too much for me, because then I have flashbacks thinking about to zoom into something again. I don't like that. So I was happy about not getting arrested and stuff like that, and not having to be charged with anything. But I was in trouble for so long with my mother. I was like, I probably was better off going to jail. Like, Jesus Christ, you don't get me in trouble either way. Like, the heck? It wasn't your car. Mad for me for what? But anyways, that's my story of how I almost went to jail because I was driving underage, no license, no permit. So let me tell you something. Do not drive without a license or permit or anything. Stay away. Take your driving class and do everything the way you're supposed to do it. Do not take the easy route, because the easy route is not going to always end up with them taking them handcuffs off you, because they really might arrest you. Like, I'm lucky I didn't hit anyone on the curb, because I was on the curb. Pole knocked down. Don't do it, okay? So that's it. Want to thank you guys for always watching my channel. I'm going to come back with some more story times and make sure I'm going to keep recording. I keep recording for you guys. And I have to think about what other funny stories I could tell you. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see some funny comments as to if this happened to you before, because I know I'm not the only one. And maybe you just didn't get caught, but I got caught quick. But please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you guys. Bye.
Special.
Taylor.
You was something special. You was something special, I could tell by when I met you. Good convos, but the wordplay kept it sexual. Intellectual, I was nervous when I stepped to you. You told me what you ain't like and what's acceptable.